There is a place on Earth so enormous, you cannot understand its true shape from the ground. Only from space does its impossible secret finally appear. A perfect circle, nearly 50 kilometers across, carved into the heart of the Sahara Desert. For decades, explorers, scientists, and even astronauts have asked the same question: how did something this enormous come to exist?
This is the eye of the Sahara.
Long before satellites ever photographed our planet, this mystery remained invisible. Hidden deep inside the endless Sahara Desert lies a gigantic circle so vast that no one standing on the ground could ever see its true shape. Nearly 50 kilometers across, it appears almost perfectly carved into the Earth itself. Today, astronauts use it as a landmark from space, but for centuries, no one even knew it existed. When early astronauts first looked down at this enormous formation, they immediately recognized it as one of Earth's most distinctive landmarks. Some believed it looked almost artificial. Others wondered whether it could be the remains of a forgotten civilization. Even today, standing at its center reveals almost nothing unusual. Only distance uncovers its impossible design.
For centuries, caravans crossed this desert without realizing what lay beneath their feet. From the ground, the Richat Structure doesn't look like a giant circle at all. It appears as nothing more than a series of rocky hills and dry valleys. The mystery only exists when viewed from high above, making it one of the few places on Earth whose true identity is invisible to those standing inside it.
When early astronauts first looked down at this enormous formation, they immediately recognized it as one of Earth's most distinctive landmarks. Some believed it looked almost artificial. Others wondered whether it could be the remains of a forgotten civilization. Even today, standing at its center reveals almost nothing unusual. Only distance uncovers its impossible design.
The first scientific teams arrived expecting to find the remains of an ancient meteor crater. The enormous circular shape seemed almost impossible to explain any other way. They searched for shattered minerals, melted rock, and every geological clue that should have been left behind by a violent impact. But the deeper they investigated, the more confusing the evidence became. Something about the Richat Structure simply refused to fit the theory everyone believed. Instead of finding the scars of a massive collision, researchers uncovered something entirely different. The Richat Structure was not created by an object falling from space. It was slowly carved by forces working beneath and above the Earth's surface over millions of years. Ancient rock layers rose upward, then wind, rain, and time patiently stripped them away, revealing the giant circular pattern we see today. The greatest surprise wasn't the giant circle itself. It was what scientists found hidden inside its ancient rocks. Long before the Sahara became the world's largest hot desert, this land was covered by a shallow tropical sea. Layer by layer, tiny marine creatures settled on the seabed, leaving behind fossils that remained untouched for hundreds of millions of years. The Richat Structure became a natural archive of a forgotten world. As continents shifted and oceans disappeared, those ancient seabeds slowly rose above the surface. Wind replaced waves, sand buried the coastline, mountains eroded away, yet the fossils remained locked inside the stone, preserving evidence that one of Earth's driest places had once been filled with life. Every layer tells a chapter from a world almost impossible to imagine today. Even after scientists understood how the Richat structure formed, its importance only continued to grow. From orbit, the enormous rings stand out against the endless Sahara like a giant fingerprint left on the Earth's surface. Astronauts quickly learned to recognize it while passing hundreds of kilometers overhead. In a landscape where almost every direction looks the same, this remarkable formation became one of the easiest natural landmarks to identify from space.
Yet, despite everything modern science has uncovered, the Richat structure continues to inspire wonder. It reminds us that nature can create patterns more extraordinary than anything humans could design. A place once mistaken for a crater, later linked to forgotten legends, is now recognized as one of the most remarkable geological formations on our planet. Even today, it remains one of Earth's greatest natural masterpieces.
As news of the Richat structure spread around the world, a completely different theory began capturing people's imagination. Some believed the enormous circular formation matched the legendary descriptions of Atlantis, the lost city first described by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. The similarities seemed remarkable at first glance. A giant circular landscape surrounded by rings, hidden deep in a remote region. But science demands more than coincidence.
Despite countless theories, no archaeological evidence has ever confirmed that Atlantis existed here or anywhere else. Researchers found no buried city, no forgotten civilization, and no traces of an ancient empire beneath the desert. Instead, every layer of evidence continued pointing toward the same conclusion. The Richat structure is not the work of human hands. It is one of nature's greatest masterpieces, shaped patiently across unimaginable stretches of time.
Today, scientists no longer visit the Richat structure searching for lost civilizations. They come here for something far more valuable. Every exposed layer of rock preserves evidence of Earth's ancient history, allowing researchers to study environments that disappeared hundreds of millions of years ago. What once seemed like an unsolved mystery has become one of the world's most remarkable natural laboratories, helping us understand how continents, oceans, and climates have changed through deep time.
The Richat structure reminds us that Earth's greatest wonders are often hidden in plain sight. Some can only be understood through science, others can only be appreciated from space. Together, they reveal a planet still filled with extraordinary places waiting to be discovered. Even after millions of years, this ancient landscape continues to teach us new lessons about the world we call home.
For generations, the Eye of the Sahara challenged explorers, inspired legends, and puzzled scientists. What looked impossible from space turned out to be one of nature's greatest achievements. Not the work of an ancient civilization, not the remains of Atlantis, but millions of years of Earth's own remarkable geological story, patiently written into stone. The Richat structure reminds us that the greatest discoveries are not always hidden beneath the stars. Sometimes they have been waiting here on Earth all along, quietly shaped by time, wind, and nature itself. And perhaps the greatest mystery isn't how this place was created, but how many extraordinary places like it are still waiting to be found. If one forgotten place in the Sahara could rewrite what we thought we knew about our planet, imagine what other incredible mysteries are still waiting to be discovered. This is only the beginning. Welcome to Inside Our World.